Regret often arrives without warning. It usually comes at night. When the day is ending. When the room is quiet. When there is no one watching. That's when thoughts begin to say, I shouldn't have done that. Why did I choose that path? If only I could go back. But no matter how strongly we wish, time does not move backward. The past is already a finished scene. We can no longer step back into it. Regret keeps replaying what has already ended, as if it were still unfinished. Like a broken screen in the mind, showing the same moment again and again. But there is something we must understand clearly. Regret is not reflection. Reflection changes the future. Regret traps us in the past. When we regret, we often punish ourselves. With words. With thoughts. With memories. We replay our mistakes. And strike ourselves again and again. Believing that pain will somehow fix the past. But hurting yourself does not change what happened. It only exhausts the person you are right now. What has already happened cannot be corrected. Words that were spoken. Choices that were missed. Opportunities that passed by. Do not return. This is not a cruel truth. It is a freeing one. Because it means you no longer have to spend energy on what cannot be changed. Your life is not a finished story. It is still being written. In this very moment. When regret rushes in, ask yourself this question. Is this regret pushing me forward or holding me back? If it is holding you still, it is something you can let go of. The version of you in the past made the best decision possible with what you knew at that time. Seen through today's eyes, it may look immature. But back then, that was the limit of your knowledge. Your strength. Your endurance. The person you were then is not the person you are now. If you can make better choices today, it is because time has passed. And you have learned. So do not judge your past self by your present standards. The true purpose of regret is not self-blame. It is direction. Regret is not saying, stop. It is saying, go differently. If you cannot change the past, there is only one thing you can change. Your attitude right now. Your attitude toward today. Toward people. Toward mistakes. Toward yourself. Attitude may seem small, but it quietly changes the direction of a life. Two people can live the same day and end up with completely different lives, depending on their attitude. People who feel regret are often people who tried sincerely. Those who live without caring rarely regret anything. So if regret visits you, it is proof that you take life seriously. Now, give regret its place. Not the driver's seat, but the passenger's seat. Regret can come along, but it must never steer your life. The most important choice you can make right now is an attitude of self-respect. An attitude that tries again after a mistake. An attitude that does not give up just because it feels late. An attitude that keeps moving even without perfection. Life is not completed by a single decision. It is built from the accumulation of attitudes. If today you choose to be a little more honest, that is enough. If today you choose to be a little kinder, that is enough. Your attitude today cannot erase the past, but it can rewrite the future. Regret does not come to destroy you. It does not come to stop you. It comes from the part of you that wants to live well. So do not treat regret as an enemy. Treat it as a signpost. Read this sentence slowly in your mind. You cannot change what has already happened, but you can change your attitude right now. You have looked at the past long enough. You are allowed to turn your eyes forward. Today's attitude creates tomorrow's self. And even now, in this very moment, you are still able to choose again. That is enough. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe.